Hi everyone, this is Josie with First the Coffee Crochet. Welcome back to my channel. In this stitch tutorial, we're going to be going over how to make the mini bean crochet stitch. This is a pretty easy stitch to work up once you get the hang of it. It has the same appearance on both sides, and it really stitches up very fast when you're doing a piece with this. If you're starting the mini bean stitch on a foundation row, you'll want to have a chain of odd numbers. The mini bean stitch does cover 2 stitches, so basically you want multiples of 2 plus 1 on your chain. Okay, to start off your first row on a foundation chain with the mini bean stitch, you'll be wanting to start in the 3rd chain from your hook. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So you'll just insert your hook into that chain, yarn over, and pull up a loop. And that'll give you 2 loops on your hook. Then you'll want to yarn over again, go back into that same chain, yarn over, and pull up another loop. And that'll give you 4 loops on your hook. Then you want to yarn over again and pull through all 4 of those loops. And then to close off the stitch, you'll just chain 1. So when this creates a mini bean stitch, when you pulled the loop through the first 4 loops, that created the side of the stitch, and that's this here. The chain created the top of the stitch, and that's this part here. And that'll be important when you're going back over another row to do more mini bean stitches. So to do the second stitch, you'll want to skip one of your chains, and then you'll go into this one. And that's because this takes up 2 chains, or 2 stitches. So go into this next one. After you skipped one, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop, yarn over again, insert your hook back into that same chain, pull up another loop. You'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4, and then yarn over and do a chain to close off the stitch. And we'll just be doing that all the way across till we reach the last stitch. Okay, in the last stitch of the row, you'll be going in, doing your mini bean stitch as normal. Now you don't have another stitch to skip here, but that's okay. You'll still chain 1 to close off the stitch. And then when you're going into the next row, you're going to chain 1 again, and that'll be considered your turning chain. Turn your work. Now remember how before when we were talking about the side of the stitch and the top of the stitch, when you're looking at it from this side, this is the top of the stitch and this is the side. That's the top and that's the side. Top, side. When you're starting off on a new row, you're going to be going into the side of the stitches, not the tops. So just going into these sides. Just going to insert your hook into there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go back into that same side of the stitch, and you'll just create a new mini bean stitch. You just do that all the way across, going into the sides of the stitches. At the end of this row, again, this is the top and this is the side. I know you have the turning chain here, but you don't worry about that. You're still going into the side stitch here. You'll just chain 1 and then do another for your turning chain. And you'll just turn your work, and then you'll just do the same thing on the next row, starting in the side of this stitch and going into each side of the mini bean stitches down the row.